Today I've got a Q&A for you guys, so let's just get straight into it. Should heavyweights be more active like Ruiz was for the AJ fight and Fury was for the Wilder fight? Forget heavyweights, all boxers need to be more active. You can't fight twice a year, you're not Floyd Mayweather, it's as simple as that. Even Joshua taking 8 months and not fighting Ruiz while Ruiz just fought 6 weeks ago, that does have an effect. Of course it does. You see a lot of fighters coming back after a year and they look rusty. Like someone like Gary Russell Jr., he can fight once every 2 years. He is in the gym every single week. He doesn't have in camp, out of camp. He's always inside of camp. That's what helps him. Gennady Golovkin, he used to fight 4 times a year, and then recently he's been fighting once a year, once every 6 months, etc. He's about to fight for the first time in 8 months. In between camps, you now see him fat. Before, he was always in shape, always good, always ready. Even when he wasn't in camp, he would be at like 170 pounds. But now he's cutting a lot of weight. You can see it's slowing him down. It's not even necessarily fighting constantly, but just staying in the gym. Even Amir Khan's trainer, Virgil said Amir Khan, he comes into camp not fat, but he comes into camp out of shape and expects to get 10 weeks and then be ready for a fight. Once you fight and you don't have a fight scheduled, you should still be working on your skills as a boxer to improve, stay sharp, and use your training camp to not just make weight, but to focus on skill-based things, focus on your game plan, your technique, not to get in shape and get back into your timing and your rhythm. You need to improve your timing and your rhythm every single camp, outside of camp, and continue to go forward. That's the best way for a fighter. Especially heavyweights, you don't have to cut weight. You can literally go on the weight at any weight you want. You don't have to focus on the weight. You can just focus on your skill work. And that's really important, just to keep the activity, keep your body ticking. Obviously you don't want to overtrain, but you need to make sure that you do train. Some people are just not training at all, and that's very bad. Look at Gervonta Davis. He should be making 130 pounds very easily. But when you balloon up to 160 pounds, 165, 70 pounds, and you're fighting at 130, it's going to be hard to make weight. Look at Roberto Duran. He wasted the latter part of his career but just by being overweight. So for whatever weight class, whatever boxer you are, it's not necessarily activity, but it's more so training. Make sure you're always training, make sure you're always in the gym, and make sure you're always improving. Do you think the Joshua fight was fixed? No. How good do you think Devin Haney can be? Devin Haney is just a class act overall. The one problem for him is the same problem I said about Gervonta Davis. They just happen to come around at the same time as Vasily Lomachenko. If he would have just like come of age 2 years, maybe 3 years earlier, it would have been easy for them to wipe out lightweight. I mean, Linares was the best lightweight out here. But as of right now, I think that's a hurdle too far. But other than that, I think he beats anyone else at lightweight. Just literally anyone else at lightweight will beat them. He has that much talent, that much skill set. He has the talent to move up in weight classes, but there's just so many good fighters in and around that weight class right now. Hopefully we get to see them fight, but I mean, at lightweight you have Lomachenko. Then other than that, you have your Luke Campbells and that, who I believe Devin Haney will beat. At 140, you have your Josh Taylors, your Regis Prograis. Those are tough fights. Prograis will beat Devin Haney, I think, because of the size. Taylor will be a good fight. But then other than those elite guys, he beats them all. And you gotta remember, he's still 21, so you just want to see him progress a little more. Let him fight his former champions, faded champions, and then current champions, or like people in their prime who used to be champions. Let him fight the likes of Linares or something like that. Get his confidence up, get his skills up, his experience, and then take on the likes of Lomachenko down the line, because that's a loss waiting to happen. Although, of all the lightweights currently, I do believe Devin Haney will give Lomachenko the most problem. So what do I think of Devin Haney? I think he's a special talent, and hopefully you get to see him in big fights very soon. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. If you're watching this section of the video was taken from a Q&A which we uploaded to Patreon. If you want to see the whole of it and everything we've got on there, just hit the link in the description. The link should be here as well, and you will get access to that, the podcast, and everything else we do on there. And thank you again for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. See you next time.